Morning, everyone. Very excited to talk to you. It's a little bittersweet this last day of reInvent. Hope everyone has had a great show. My name is Eamon. I'm a Senior Business Development Manager at AWS. I help run our CRM integration program, and I'm here with Swami.
Hi guys, my name is Swaminathan Jayaraman. I'm a Specialist Solution Architect with AWS Marketplace and Partner Central. I help sellers onboard their products onto AWS Marketplace, and I also help partners with integrating their CRM with AWS. I'm excited to talk to you about how you can automate your sales cycles using CRM integration today.
Thank you, Swami. So as mentioned today, we want to give you a glimpse of how AWS partners are starting to automate their co-sell operations with us. A quick look at the agenda. We're going to touch on, in this 15 minutes or so, the AWS partner experience, how we can help you grow, but also the operational burdens that can come with that. Then Swami's going to dive into the solutions and how we've been helping partners actually integrate their CRM and automate a lot more of these operational heavy lifting that we have. Finally, I'm going to finish off the session with some voice of the partner and business outcomes that we've seen from partners and success stories, and some key takeaways so that you can go back to your team and get them as excited as we are about CRM integration. So let's talk about the AWS partner experience. I'm sure many of you are already familiar with the AWS Partner Network, or APN, and you're on the journey with us here. But if you're not, the APN is a global community of partners plus the resources and programs to co-build, market, and sell together. The APN enables millions of active AWS customers to connect and engage with partners all around the world. And the backbone of partnering with AWS is built around co-sell and the AWS Customer Engagements Program, or ACE. Co-sell is the development of joint pipeline and close collaboration to drive customer outcomes. To activate co-sell, our partner core team in the APN creates programs that incentivize our sellers, programs that incentivize our buyers, and key services like you've heard all about yesterday, like AWS Marketplace, to streamline procurement and enable customers to even tap into committed AWS spend to procure partner solutions. So the APN is here to help partners grow. The reality is the partner journey is unique to all of you. So I want you to think about where you're at in this stage. Whether you're a partner that's just committed a 3-year strategic collaboration agreement with aggressive goals, whether you're a startup looking to tap into incentives and investments from AWS, or an ISV or a consulting partner looking to get to that next level. So all these programs are designed to help us scale together, but with that comes operational burdens that you need to think about managing. And it all starts with partner marketing at the top of the funnel. So you think about partner marketing. It doesn't matter how much MDF and investment you have that you're able to unlock if you don't know where to invest in. Partner marketing teams are faced with unique challenges about closing the loop. You've got marketing investment over here, driving partner-led activities over here, nurtured by sales back over here, and you have to actually close the loop on this. So that reporting can cause these visibility challenges. And without that visibility, it's hard to feed partner sales with qualified leads. Partner sales teams, they're looking to understand and have insights on when and where it really makes sense to work with AWS counterparts on a key customer. They want to grow strategic alignment with AWS territory and industry teams, and they need to know how they can accelerate deals to work through and with AWS, and ideally close more opportunities and faster. And then we have alliance leadership. You're tasked to manage, report on, and grow this entire operation across these different stakeholders. You're thinking, how can you better equip this team to scale? How can you implement new programs, such as Partner Connections that was just announced yesterday in Ruba's keynote to bring multi-party opportunity sharing together? And how can you move faster? So it can really be overwhelming. When you think about the amount of systems and tools that you have at your disposal and the life cycle of an opportunity, you have leads and referrals coming from AWS for partner marketing. You have to update and report on all of this in different QBRs for different stakeholders, potentially on different fiscal calendars. And if you start to lose visibility or you have degradation of your ACE pipeline, your partner journey can be impacted. You don't want to be thinking about this operational burden. Having worked in partner marketing and alliance management for over a decade, not only can I sympathize, I can empathize with her. So Show of hands, how many of you out there are spending too much time, too many hours in too many spreadsheets managing ACE opportunities? What about spending time at the end of a month or a quarter having to pull together reports from different systems to show your stakeholders how the business is doing? Good news is Swami is here to help you put the hands down and talk about some solutions that our partners are implementing to make life easier. Take it away, Swami.
Thank you, Eamon. CRM integration is the solution to alleviate some of the challenges that Eamon just mentioned in the last few slides. Now, what is CRM integration? CRM integration involves connecting your CRM environment with AWS services such as Marketplace and Partner Central. CRM integration involves connecting any Salesforce environment, any CRM environment such as Salesforce, Zoho, or Monday.com with AWS services. With CRM integration, you can get quicker updates on your referrals or opportunity sharing with AWS, which means lesser operational overhead that your operations or sales operations team would have to do on this. It also automates the bidirectional data flow from the AWS services right into your backyard, and your sales operations team or deal desk team have the right information at the right time. And even better, as a AWS partner, you can decide when you want to actually share the information or what information you want to share with AWS. By creating a simple workflow with approvals, you can decide on how to share the information with AWS. Apart from sharing data and receiving updates on your opportunity sharing with AWS, CRM integration can also do a little bit more. You can create dashboards with reports. Say, for example, creating a simple dashboard on how many AWS referrals you are receiving from AWS. Or you can also see how many of those opportunities have better conversion rate using the marketplace propensity to buy score. You can also connect your different sales teams like sales operations as well as your deal desk team, where you can have easier process from quote to cash. There are different types of CRM integration. I want to start off with our Salesforce connector that we launched last year in reInvent. This is a Salesforce Lightning app. It's a free app available in Salesforce App Exchange. This enables bidirectional opportunity sharing or referral sharing with AWS Partner Central network today. It also lets you get important insights such as marketplace propensity to buy score, which lets you figure out how many of your AWS referrals you can convert to an actual deal. It can also help you with connecting to a marketplace, your marketplace account. You can create a private offer right from within your Salesforce environment. You don't have to log into your marketplace management portal anymore. So you can create the private offers from within your Salesforce environment by filling out a simple form with metadata such as a friendly name for your private offer, the AWS account for your customer where you want to extend the private offer to, and the price, the discounted price that you want to extend the private offer on. Not only private offers, it also lets you extend resale authorizations if you're working with a channel partner. You can create these channel partner private offers or resale authorizations right from within your Salesforce environment without having to log into Marketplace Management Portal anymore. This Lightning app is available for free in Salesforce App Exchange. It does come with a guided setup which lets you set this app or set up your integration with AWS in 3 simple steps. It also comes with a custom object for ACE with pre-built validations that helps you validate your data before even you can send it to AWS and avoid the cycles that you spend in back and forth with co-sales team, AWS co-sales team on the wrong data that you send or not the right data that you send to AWS. Now, what about partners who don't have Salesforce? I'm excited to share the new Partner Central APIs that we launched 2 weeks back. You can build your own custom integration from your any CRM environment other than Salesforce. These APIs replace the old asynchronous S3-based integration mechanism. It lets you get real-time updates on your opportunity sharing from AWS through EventBridge. And this is the exciting part for me. I was a developer in my previous job, so this gives you the flexibility of choosing which language that you want to develop your custom integration on. Lastly, I want to touch on these partners, the ecosystem of solution providers that we have worked with in the last few years. These third-party integrators not only had a solution offering on AWS Marketplace, but they do also have professional services offerings which can help you with scaling your co-sell motion with AWS. Eamon, I have explained how CRM integration can help with accelerating the co-sell motion. Why don't you share some customer experiences that we had on this journey?
Sounds good. Thank you, Swami. And again, we would not be as successful in this program without our key solution vendors. And many of them, luckily for you, are here at reInvent. So I highly encourage you to go and meet with them and understand the value-add offerings they have, not just providing integration, but also a number of other support services to grow your partner business with AWS. So I want to talk and take us home and talk about some success stories and outcomes we've seen with partners. On a good day, I spend more than half my time working with partners where they're at in their journey. As we talked about, from the top of the funnel, integrating marketing campaign attribution and lead flow into their CRM, to that opportunity management, partners are at different stages of this process. Swami, myself, the CRM integration program team meet with partners to help them through this journey. It's multi-phased. On a good day, we spend our time helping solve problems. On a great day, I get to hear about some of these outcomes. We get to hear from partners that say they get half their day back, that they have 4 people managing operations across the world, that they're able to put on more strategic and important tasks. So there's been tremendous feedback from the many hundreds of partners that are integrating on how well this is helping them get to the next level. And the key takeaway I want you to go back with when you're discussing with leadership on whether and when you should get integrated is that CRM integration and this automation can help you increase pipeline volume, velocity, and visibility. And as I mentioned earlier, that's regardless of size. So partners are able to drive this non-linear scale by going through this process up front, right? Putting an easy button in front of sellers to share opportunities with AWS and collaborate faster. From startups that begin at near zero co-sell with us, we've seen them 10x and go from 0 to 1,000 in opportunity sharing in year 1. We have established partners that are fully reliant on their SCA commitments. They're relying on CRM integration as a requirement in their SCA to make sure they get to the next level. And we'll kind of jump into some specific examples here. For example, OutSystems. They're a partner that delivers an AI-powered low-code development platform. And they took aggressive goals with AWS to grow their partnership. Year over year, they decided to get to their next goal in that fiscal year that they were going to get integration complete, and that helped them open up the floodgates. They built out templates and automations with logic to pre-populate ACE data and values to make it easier to push opportunities into the system. That increased engagement with AWS. We think about opportunities that go through automation. It's faster for them to get auto-validated and reach those AWS counterparts, creating that engagement and customer conversations. And as I mentioned, partners of all sizes are able to achieve outcomes. They're also moving faster. So for example, a partner like IBM worked with Labra.io and had a significant decrease in their time it took to manage co-sell operations by 90%. That helped them double their year-over-year growth in opportunity volume and co-sell volume. Another great example of increased velocity, Philips is a tremendous launch partner for the recently announced and launched Partner Central APIs. They were able to leverage the APIs because they were flexible and they wanted to customize it directly to their sales operations. The flexibility of the APIs and the way they implemented this, it was able to cut their co-sell management time from hours to minutes. They're able to do more, and that helped expedite the process, but also increase volume and collaboration. Thinking back to that marketing team and managing QBRs, wouldn't it be nice to be able to maintain visibility with dashboards so you could look at your entire co-sell operation, global co-sell operation, from a single pane of glass? That's exactly what Slalom was able to achieve. They built out dashboards, but not just that, Again, leveraging automation and logic to the point where they've shared these automated flows and triggers, and they tell us that their sellers, it's now second nature to co-sell with AWS. They don't even have to think about it. We know that automating co-sell is a very unique journey, as I mentioned, from the top of the funnel all the way throughout potentially automating opportunity to offer, to cash, to renewal. So we hope that after this talk, you're as excited as we are about the possibilities to integrate your co-sell operations and remove a lot of this manual, menial tasks. So we have a couple of resources for you to dive into. We'll also be available right at the co-sell with AWS booth after this session if you have any questions. And the CRM integration program team is also very excited in 2025 as we have technical experts, a partner ecosystem, new incentives to make sure that you're thinking how and when you're going to get integrated with your co-sell operations. Swami, any closing thoughts?
No, Eamon. You actually did a pretty good job in actually explaining how our partners were able to actually get or improve their co-sell motion by doing CRM integration. If you guys have any questions, feel free to actually connect with Eamon or myself. We'll be there in the booth next to on the left. And you can also make a note of our emails. You can connect with us. We'll be happy to help you improve your co-sell motion with our partnership with AWS. Thank you so much for your time today. Have a good day.
Thanks, and have a great rest of the show.